Hey y'all. So sad realizing that I had to pause my ambiance music there. Realizing that couldn't probably have that in the background because, you know, copyright. Hey y'all, here I am. I told you guys in my last video that I was going to show you me attempting this hairstyle. I'm going to put it on one of these sides. Doing this hairstyle for myself for vacation, and honestly, ain't no such thing as an attempt because it's gonna have to get done. We leave tomorrow morning, so yeah, there's no time left to do anything else. Now for some product, I'll show you guys what I'm using again on the screen. I don't want my hair to be too wet because if you saw, it's going underneath all that crochet, so it's been sitting in this towel, washed it, did all that. I also clarified my scalp because yeah, I'm about to have to style in for a minute. You know, when that happens, I want to make sure that my scalp is clean so that I don't run into any buildup issues over time from, you know, style and all the oils and. Okay, I obviously look different. A lot has happened. I'm sorry guys, my camera cut off due to storage, aka my phone cut off. That's what we're working with right now. If you want me to be able to get a camera so that you guys didn't have to miss out, because I had to keep going and, you know, get started because I'm, again, on a time crunch here. If you guys want me to get a camera, you should subscribe to this video and share it with your friends. But no, all I did was, it's really easy. You guys saw I put the moisturizer in my hair, and then I started parting it off with just a comb. And I parted off a really thin section at the front because, of course, that's how it starts. It's going to be like those, you know, little rubber band sections as you guys saw in the video. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do a middle part down the middle, like with the sections, you know, like, I mean, my hair is already kind of in a slight middle part. I don't know. We'll see. I think I am. And then I did take gel and then slick the back parts back to get it out the way. This is the gel that I'm using because, you know, nostalgia. So I'm just sectioning and adding gel as I go. Four sections on each half of your head. What I'm scared about is making these uneven. 1, 2, 3. All right, now we're just gonna repeat this whole thing. So just to explain quickly, just so y'all aren't like, wait, what are you doing? So basically, as you can see, there's going to be sections, really small sections. So I'm parting kind of long ways across my head from ear to ear, making the first row, and then making 4 squares out of each half, if that makes sense. Like I said, 4 squares on each side, of which I just part down the middle, you know, or part like perpendicular to the long part, and then rubber band, and then, you know, keep going. You guys will see how I do it too, but once you get to the second row, so after I get done making all the squares in the first row, and then I go to part my next long section, once I make the squares with that row and I get ready to rubber band them, you'll just take the section before it from the first row and, you know, rubber band it in, include it in that like section, if that makes sense. You guys will see what I mean. So I did it in the last clip, but here I am doing it up close. You see I'm taking the new section, but then also the sections in front of it from the first 2 rows. Therefore, you know, it's going to like line up, and including it in that rubber band with the 3rd section so that they're all kind of ponytailed or rubber banded together towards the back. So as you guys can see from that last clip, I just cornrowed or did my best going down the back, because the idea is that it's like crochet. If you didn't get that from the TikTok clip for that I'm using for inspo at the beginning. And so, you know, you braid your hair back, cornrows, that's the part that's going to be underneath the crochet hair. And then y'all, so typically, I don't know nothing about crochet, okay? I just be trying stuff. And so I know typically I think you like weave the ends of the braids in and through the braids that's braided to the scalp. Listen, I tried that and it wasn't working, and it was kind of getting all tangled and it was uncomfortable. So I said, you know what, listen, bobby pin's gonna do the trick. I am using the free tress, I think it was free wave or deep wave hair. Forgive me if I'm getting the terms wrong, but you can see it on the thing. And it was good hair, y'all. It was really nice. Picked it up from my local beauty supply. This is the same hair the girl used in the video. Really good hair. One thing about this hair I will say is that it tangled for me as I was trying to separate it into small pieces. But I learned that if I just ran my fingers through it a few times, like the big section before separating it to kind of break it up, then it turned out fine. So if you're looking for like you know, how to crochet, like for sure video that teaches you exactly how to do that the right way, this ain't the one. Because I was struggling. Like I said, I was just trying stuff, and I figured I can do it. Like, it looks simple enough. Like the girl in the TikTok video, she kind of explained it, and I'm doing it on camera here, and I was able to get the general gist. So you'll see that basically you take the crochet hook, you stick it through your braid, and it's a hook. And so once it's through it, you can like loop the hair on, close the hook, and pull it back through the braid, and it's going to create a loop. After which you take one part, your one half of the hair you pulled through, because as you can see, it's like split, because there's like, you know, it's half and half, and then you pull that through, and then you make a knot, loop de loop and pull, and your braids are looking good, period. Except mine wasn't looking good. And so basically I underestimated how hard it would be to tighten the knot. So even after I pulled it through, as y'all saw, it wasn't staying. Like, it was just as loose as it wanted to be. And obviously that wouldn't be good, because that means that the hair could slip out and move and, you know, do all different types of things. And so at the time I did look up, you know, several YouTube videos and tried to figure it out, you know, about like how to tighten the knot, or do I tie it multiple times or whatever. But y'all, listen, I found a hack, okay? And it's nothing complicated. As you can see, this was me trying to like tie it again, tighten it, or tie it a different way, do all different kinds of crazy knots and stuff. I just gave up on that. Again, I was on a time crunch. And so what I ended up doing, y'all, was just rubber banding it. Okay, so hear me out. You'll see me do it in a second, but basically I would just do the same thing that I did at first, which is pull it through, you know, do the loop de loop and stick it through, and then do what, not once. So I would pull it through once, and then once I had it knotted one time, I would just take a rubber band and secure it around the knot, just like a ponytail. And I was like, this is a way that would make it so that it doesn't come loose, but that also wouldn't be like too hard to take down. And it wasn't, in hindsight, and I'm glad. You just, you know, find the rubber band, and you take it and then you pull it away from your hair to make sure you don't cut it. I did that after I, like cut all the hair like shorter. But then you just cut the rubber band and it comes out just as loose as it was in the beginning. So here you see me up close pulling the crochet hair through my braids. I was hoping that this would, be helpful for anybody who's like me, who never done anything like this before. And then you take one piece of the hair that you just loop through, but from the bottom, and pull it through to the top, like through the loop to make a knot. And again, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my rubber band, as you'll see in here. You'll actually see it up close again. And I'll just secure it that way. If you're watching this and you actually know how to crochet, don't come for me, okay? No, but for real, I'm just a girl, you know what I'm saying, who's doing her best. Matter of fact, feel free to go ahead and share some tips down in the comments if you actually know how to like secure the knot and all that stuff. Help us girlies out, okay? So once I was done, y'all, and by the way, I believe I used like 4 packs or so. I either got 4 or 5, and I believe I had 1 pack left over. But so anyway, once I was done, y'all, I felt like it was too thick. Like, I don't know if y'all can tell from being on camera, but I just don't like that look when it's like super thick. I obviously wanted to be full enough to cover my whole head and all that good stuff. But y'all, just felt like it was too much. And so I didn't want my head to be too heavy and just have that super thick look. I think it makes it look kind of unnatural, even more unnatural. It's obviously not my hair, but I wanted it to be thinner. And so that's what I did. I took some scissors and kind of just like shaved it down. And I know those aren't the right scissors. After this, I went in the bathroom and got some actual hair cutting shears, and kept going. But this is what we working with. My husband, as I like to call him, loved this hairstyle on me, and of course I did too. I thought it was super cute. Felt super cute the entire time. If you want to see more of me in this hairstyle, go ahead, click our dream honeymoon vlog, which should be popping up on your screen right about now.